What is going on, guys? It's Kevin here with ModMyMods, and it is a lovely Friday afternoon. Thanks for being with us. It's a little bit earlier than we typically are used to for streaming, and to be perfectly honest with you, there's a lot of stuff that's going on in my personal life and that I just have to take care of this afternoon. So sometimes you have to accelerate the process and, well, to put it lightly, get stuff done, right? So, thanks for joining me today. We're going to do a quick show, just a couple little announcements, a couple little things that are going on, and, see if we can keep you mildly entertained for just a little bit. So, without further ado, let's get right on into it. The other day, I was on Twitter, and I was looking at the fact that Henry Cavill ended up building his own computer, which is kind of cool. Superman, if you don't know who that is, this is the new Superman, not the old Superman, but new Superman built a new computer, which is kind of cool. Unfortunately, Superman went super budget. I don't really know why. I mean, one would think you have the funding to put together a baller PC. However, I give him all the props in the world because he was able to actually put it together by himself. And possibly, not really knowing a whole heck of a lot about computers and, getting everything done. I don't, hey, props to him, man. That's awesome. But, when you really want a nice computer and want some real cool things, get it? Cool. Like the computer behind me. We can set you up with something nice, get you swapped out with that AMD garbage for some nice Intel stuff and, AIOs and all that type of stuff. But hey, props to him, man. That's pretty cool. Superman built a PC. That's awesome. That's cool. We like that. But again, when you need something a little bit more than just a PC that will game, you let us know. We'll be happy to help you out. We'll get you taken care of. So, on top of that, we wanted to take a look at a computer that was built by our friends over at Braintech Society, which is the Cosmic build, which you probably have seen on display in a couple different places. It was on display at CES and DreamHack Montreal. But what we were really talking about is how colorful this ToughRAM can actually look. A lot of people kind of don't necessarily like RGB colors and how bright they are and stuff like that, but at least the ToughRAM actually has a really nice shade of color to it, and obviously, with the Thermaltake software and stuff like that, you can make it look really, really nice. But I just wanted to show this off because, again, our buddy Jonathan, who's put together the Cosmic build over at Braintech, has done an incredible job. And again, this ToughRAM looks pretty good. It's pretty good. His motherboard's happy to see him. This says, "Ayo." No takers on that one. Okay, but if you're looking for some quality RAM that does look good, that has a diffused look on it rather than a blinding bright LED, definitely take a look at the Thermaltake ToughRAM. So. Again, thanks everybody for being here and joining us. Jason, you're here. I appreciate it. Shellback Tack, Travis, I'm actually going to talk about you in a couple minutes here. But thanks everybody for being here. I really thoroughly appreciate it. Bequiet is actually doing a giveaway. It's like a video and there's giveaway and stuff like that. So you have to keep following them and keep looking at their YouTube page. But they are giving away a Ryzen 3600 XT CPU, which again is a great budget build. I wonder if Henry used that. He probably did. Anyways, you can take a look at their YouTube channel here just by clicking the link. It's on their Twitter page. This is what I did right here, obviously. To be honest with you, I haven't really listened to all of it. However, I have. Well, unfortunately, I don't speak German. So, let me help you here and understand what I'm talking about.
Und hier sollte man auf echte Profis setzen. Wie viel wir beim Übertakten erreichen und wie ihr den neuesten
So,
von AMD samt CPU
might be a little bit challenging to figure out what he's saying.
In diesem Video.
Because, well, again, I don't really speak German. Wow, that was a cool little animation. Anyways, they have some more information in the links down here. You can actually click their Facebook and Twitter page, and he's saying it's very good. Ja! Actually, that's probably not what they say, but again, you know. They are going to be posting more information about the giveaway and stuff like that. The contest runs from the 17th, which is today, up until the 27th. So the winner will be chosen randomly from all correct comments and contacted by Liston, which is pretty cool. You know, that's not too bad. So you have a chance to win a pretty sweet little chip there. And I'll subscribe and give them a nice little thumbs up. And, you know, good luck to everybody that's out there that's trying to get that chip. Again, it's not a bad little AMD processor. You know, if you're looking for something to just upgrade and replace what you have, and this isn't a bad replacement, not at all. So definitely take a look at that. Again, their information is on their Twitter page, and the link to the YouTube page is right below it. So. On top of that, maybe you guys have seen this. SpaceX Starlink is starting to open up. Well, they're going to be doing their beta usage for their broadband service. Basically, they posted a photo of the actual satellite dish, which is pretty dope. And they started, you know, releasing a little bit of information about how they're going to allow beta testers to actually you know, push data and try and mine data and stuff like that using their broadband services. So where it is somewhere in here though, you can go to the Starlink website and you can actually sign up, which is pretty cool. So I went and I signed up, and I tweeted to Elon saying, hey man, you need somebody in the East Coast to really blast that broadband of yours. We would happily oblige to do that. So we might be able to do that. We might be able to help. Between 44 and 52 degrees north latitude, we might fall in that range there. I'll have to double check. Maybe I'll check that and make sure that that is correct. But they got approval for their router, and you know, they're still filing all sorts of stuff with the FCC. But you can get more of this information from arstechnica.com. And again, there's a post about the SpaceX beta. So again, we signed up, so hey, why not? You know, I'll give it a shot. That'd be dope. Test out Elon's new internet service that's supposed to be blazing fast because, well, it's fast. Cool. Yeah, I'm down. Soon, very soon, I will actually have a new microphone. I know that we were talking about microphones last week, and because of that, we actually ended up ordering a new one. I'll be able to replace my fuzzy here with an actual proper well, I guess you could say proper, a nice, very nice USB microphone, actually, and it's kind of all thanks to Mr. Shellback Tech himself, Travis. So again, thank you for pointing me in the direction of Arozzi, which again, we were talking about the AVR. It was AVR Media or AV Media, and they're basically the exact same company. So the stuff that is created by them is the exact same stuff. So Travis and I were talking about it, and I got this awesome stand with the pop filter and the actual mount for it, the shock mount and the arm. That was actually really cheap. It's InnoGear, so you know, I don't know how long it'll last. But again, Travis said that his has been working great, so I took his word for it. We ordered that. That was cheap. That was like $24 or something like that shipped, and it came with the pop filter and stuff like that. The pop filter's kind of funky. Like, it doesn't... You have to really fucks with it in order to make it work. There we go. Yeah, alright, that would work. But again, it works pretty well. And for what it is, for, you know, under $30 in order to get this shipped straight to your door, I mean, that's not a bad little setup. And it clicks into place. I think you might have heard that. It kind of clicks down, and then you can kind of click it up, so Clicks right in, boom, and then it just kind of stuffs away, and you can push it to the side and stuff like that. So, but I did order this from Arozzi, the Colonna. I guess not the Corona, the Colonna. My Kelowna. All right. Anyways, the microphone has a couple different options, you know, being cardio, bidirectional, omnidirectional, which is pretty cool. You don't have to use that silly mount that it has unless you want to put it right on your desk, which is kind of, you know, kind of cool. Like I said, I'm going to use it with this boom arm here. It does come in a couple different colors. Pink for some of you that like that color. Gold if you're, you know, trying to bling it all out, and silver for, yeah, I don't know. It kind of looks more like pewter to me, but so I ordered the black one. It's on its way. Again, it's on sale right now. An extra $20 off, which isn't too bad. I got mine with free shipping too. So it'll be here Monday. So hopefully for Tuesday, we'll have a brand new microphone that you guys can listen to my lovely voice on. And, you know, maybe you can hear me a little better. I don't know. This microphone seems to be working okay. But the way that it's set up, it's all kind of janky, to be honest with you. I have to run it through the camera and then run the camera through the Elgato, and then I have to basically fake the Elgato to think that it's an additional input and all this other stuff. But it does work. It's not bad, but I'd like something that's standalone. Again, this actually has a knob on it, so you can adjust it on the fly, and it has a mute button for it and stuff like that too. So not bad, not bad. So again, for the price, that's not a terrible little setup. They also have a couple different microphones. They have this little, I don't know, this little ball thing. I don't know if I would want that, but they do have the Kelowna that I thought was for under $100. That's not bad, not bad at all. So, and then yes, it also, as Travis is saying, plus you have audio monitoring throughput, so you can actually see. I'm guessing somewhere on the microphone you can actually see what the levels are. I would guess, but I don't know. I have no idea. So again, check it out. Arozzi's got some pretty decent stuff. I'm also looking at their, I mean, because like, I don't know if you guys are into racing simulators or stuff like that, but that doesn't look like a bad little setup here. Depending on what you're trying to get through. Actually, I think my buddy Derek has this particular setup here. And he has this Logitech wheel on it, and it's actually pretty good. It mounts right to, it mounts, woo, oh, I'm pressing spacebar, that's why. It mounts directly to your chair, so like your chair wheels go around it, and then you can put everything to it. But Travis is saying, no, you plug the headset to the mic, and then you can actually hear your live levels in the headset. That's pretty neat. Okay, that's cool. If you like to hear yourself while you're doing it, you know, when I do my videos and stuff like that, I like to hear myself so I can monitor everything, which isn't a bad thing, you know. Sometimes, like with this setup, I can't monitor anything, so I'm basically having to go directly by the levels on OBS, which are hit or miss to begin with. So, you know, I think that would be a really good thing, especially because then I'd like to be able to, I don't know if I want to hear myself talk, but I definitely would like to be able to hear the level so I can monitor myself, you know, so I'm not screaming at you guys. But again, thanks for the heads up there, Travis. That was awesome. But again, they also have some other stuff. I don't know what's under special editions. Oh, my boss is really big into Star Trek, Joe, and so I wanted to kind of show off this chair, which is kind of cool. It's the Star Trek chair. It's got you know, obviously it's featured after and modeled after Star Trek, but it's pretty cool, pretty cool. So again, give them a quick look. AROZZI.com, Arozzi, or I don't know how the hell you say it, but that's my best guess. My best guess. Travis says, I got my life the Vernaza. Ooh, that's a nice one. Yeah, the soft fabric, huh? This one here. Ooh. I thought that said Toretto. Toretto! I never knocked on no one. Sorry. Anyways, the Vernaza, I think is how you would say it. That's not too bad. And again, it's on sale, $50 off. That's not bad. What color did you get her, Travis? Did you get her the gray one, or the black one, or the blue one? I mean, that looks kind of nice. It kind of almost looks like suede, you know? I'm a fan. I like it. But also they have she got the light gray, and he says that that's a hefty boy chair. Oh, good. So it'll fit me. That's what I like those. I like those chairs. I mean, I was looking at the Sorry. The Toretta chair, which definitely looks like a big guy chair, fat guy chair. Because of the wide wings, but I don't know if I like those. So, I mean that those look comfortable. I'm surprised. I kind of like the headrest on this one. It's like a memory foam neck pillow, so when you're falling asleep on the airplane, you're not sleeping on your boss, or rather, your boss isn't sleeping on you. So you just give him the pillow and tell him to bug off. But that's beside the point. I like that. Yeah, the headrest doubles as a neck pillow. I like it. I like it. And again, yeah, they are priced pretty reasonably. I don't necessarily know if I want leather. You know, my leather's so soft. No, I don't. Meh. You know, leather gets hot after a while, especially when your ass is as big as mine. And yeah, so but that's pretty cool. Leather allows me to clean the coffee off of it. Well, there's your first problem, Will. You gotta get a firm grip on the bottle, in which that's why I use a coffee cup with a lid, especially when I'm near my PC, because, well, then you spill it, which is what always happens. Because regardless of how careful you are, you're always, if you have a drink by your PC, you're gonna spill it. It's gonna happen. And that is actually a perfect segue into the next thing that I wanted to talk about, because, well, I brought in a disgusting, oh my god, disgusting Zotac mousepad. I mean, like, it was so disgusting that it even smelled, which I didn't know that was possible. So what I ended up doing yesterday is that I was kind of looking at it, and I'm like, well, it's pretty durable fabric. I wonder if you could just clean this. And that's actually precisely what I did. I just did a little bit of water and a little bit of soap. So one, obviously, is it before it got actually clean. Two is me just literally dunking it into a bucket with soap and water and stuff like that, and kind of wringing it out like it's a pair of clothes that you're trying to wash, hand wash or something like that. And then I used like a little scrub brush and scrubbed it down real good, and then I rinsed it out and let it dry out. And one of the big key things is making sure that you let it dry out, because if you don't, it's going to actually turn all moldy, and you don't really want that, because mold is, well, bad, not really great for the human body at all. So, and you don't really want to be rubbing mold on your, because like you're using your mouse, and then you're rubbing the mold on the mouse, and then the mouse transfers to your hand, and then you go to like pick your nose, and then the mold's now in your nose. So yeah, that's just a bad thing altogether. So make sure that you let it dry out quite a bit. I actually, what I did is, because it was so hot the other day, I set it out right in the sun, which was kind of cool. Again, unfortunately, you can kind of see it got a little bit faded because of that. So, you know, take it for what it's worth, I guess, right? My entire desktop is a mouse pad. Yeah, actually at home I use a Eyes Plateau, because it's disgusting. Like I can't have. I don't like when I have a difference between the mouse pad and my desktop. Like that level change for some reason messes with me quite a bit. So I have the entire table is just completely covered in a mouse pad. So the Eyes Plateau is perfect for that, because it's actually mouse pad material, which is pretty dope, and which I can actually show you that here in a second. Let's go to mods real quick. We'll take a look, and I can show you, because the Eyes Plat is not bad. Eyes Plat is all you have to type in, and they're actually reasonably priced. They're not terrible. $55 and 75 cents. But this is actually what we use to build everything on. Make sure that there's no, that you're scuffing up the table or anything like that. But on top of that, it's actually a relatively thick mouse pad. And again, it is an actual mouse pad. So it's really nice to use just as a regular mouse pad. And that's what I do. I use it with a mouse pad. And you can, I mean, if you're one of those people that have the crazy low sensitivity and like are dragging in order to go around corners and stuff like that, this mouse pad might be for you. But again, you also can use it for modding, and we use it for building on and that type of stuff. It's got great references on it, and all sorts of good information that, when you are building stuff or doing different wires or fittings or radiators or fan sizes or whatever, they have all of that information nicely arranged for you on the plateau. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So again, make sure you clean up your stuff. I am sometimes really bad about that, and I need to clean certain items. Like I know I'm going to be cleaning my keyboard this weekend, taking all the keys off and soaking them and getting them all clean. So definitely make sure, because cleanliness is next to godliness, right? Like that's how the saying goes. And I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I got probably Cheeto chips in there and, all sorts of stuff. And I'm sure you've seen the video where the guy flips over the keyboard and whacks all sorts of stuff out of it. And obviously, it's staged, but it's true. A lot of the times, people don't ever clean their mouse out. And like, now that I'm looking at this is one prime example. Like this crevice right here in the mouse wheel, it's kind of gross. So you can clean that out. It's relatively easy to do, and definitely something you should do, because again, it makes your stuff last a lot longer, and you definitely get a sense of relief when you're like, okay, all right, it's all clean. I can come to my desk and it's nice. So, all right, Travis. Travis has got to run, but thank you for stopping in for a second. Ethan, I just cleaned my mouse and pad last week. See, you got that fresh build done. That awesome PUBG build. Which actually, if you go to, let's go here, Instagram. Hey, look, that one right there. Look at that one. Yeah, see, your mixer, those pots are probably dirty too, so you gotta take all those off and clean that out, get some air in there and stuff like that, because obviously when you're doing mixing and audio and stuff like that, you want everything to be clean, especially when you're adjusting levels and stuff like that. But I'm glad that you cleaned it. It's good. So, last but not least, I was actually having some issues yesterday. I posted about it on Twitter, but I didn't exactly share it on Instagram. I was having issues with the C drive, because I'm like, how is my C drive full? Like, I don't really have anything on here. I don't really keep a whole hell of a lot on the C drive. I usually, put it out to the different drives. And how is it that I'm taking up almost 3/4 of this drive? Well, I was looking at Adobe, because I was like, well, I know that there's updates, so let's take a look at the Creative Cloud. And apparently there's this one little checkbox that I didn't see. And the checkbox was, well, keep multiple versions of the program installed. And I'm like, what the hell? Why? Why the hell is that? So not only did I have Premiere twice, I had After Effects twice, Audition twice, and Media Encoder, which Media Encoder is not that big, but dude, double the amount of stuff that actually needs to be on the computer. Oh my god, I freed up like 40 gigs, 50 gigs or something, just like that. And then also I'm bad about my downloads folder, because I just download it and then move it and I forget about it. So there's like almost a year worth of downloads and crap just stored in there. So, but between the Adobe stuff and the downloads folder, I was able to clean it up again. I got like 80 gigs free, which was nice. That was nice to have. So, but that is about it, guys. That's all I got for today. Again, this is a short one. I got a bunch of stuff going on. I got to get taken care of, and I got to do it while the day is still light out. Can't be doing it while it's dark. So, I appreciate everybody joining me today. Hopefully, again, next week on Tuesday, I'll have that new microphone. We'll use it on this Brandy Do. Come on now. work for me here. What? Oh, I clicked it in and now it doesn't want to come out. There we go. Get to use this guy, which would be kind of cool. And hopefully it'll sound a lot better than this one does. I mean, who knows? I appreciate it. You know, I appreciate the suggestions from Travis. And again, I appreciate all you guys staying here and hanging out with me for a minute. Ethan, you cleaned the mixer and my MIDI controllers with the keyboard. Actually, see? You know, that's what happens. Once you get going on that cleaning spree, I understand. That's usually Sundays for me. Sunday, I have my, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, I gotta clean stuff, and that's usually what happens. So, but again, thanks for everybody joining us today. I appreciate it, and hopefully we will see you next week on Tuesday. Otherwise, have a great weekend, and we will see you later.